That's what I'm thinking is like this summer that we go up to Crabtree and like one Friday morning or something, I take, depending on how many interns we have, we've secured one. And then if we secure some more contracts, we'll get maybe two or three guys and maybe my business partner comes out. We'll leave here early, get up to Crabtree at first light, and then do the hike. We'll do 20 miles, do all the way to Gem and back. It's a team building deal. And you start at the first light, and then you'll make it back by dark to do 20 miles. It's an all day deal, but it's 12 hours or whatever to do 20. We'd take bigger backpacks and you'd put snacks and lunch or whatever. Because now I'm training for Zion. I'm going to do that 100 here in April. So that's my training cycle right now. I'm in the middle of training for Zion. So I think it's the first or second week of April to go out there and do that. Yeah, I don't know how I'm getting training in right now, but you make it happen when you can, man. It's late nights on the bike, early mornings on whatever, doing stuff while you're traveling. You do what you have to where you got to fit it in. And then like my travel schedule's still just crazy. Like last week, Sunday, flew out to Pensacola, taught a class Monday at the West Florida University, WFU. Yeah, West Florida. I taught a class there for a bunch of the construction management students. In the afternoon, like right after lunch, went straight to the airport, got on a plane, flew to Houston, had dinner that night with a client and an owner, then did a plant tour the next day in the morning, did lunch with the clients and owner, then did afternoon like walkthrough of their project and facilities and all the stuff that we saw with the client and owner. And then Thursday, Friday, like just normal office day. I was in 3 cities over 4 days. I still need to book I don't know where I'm staying in Zion yet. I'm going to sleep under a rock somewhere. No, I'll get a hotel, but it's more like you fall asleep on the side of a trail. So for the event, because it'll take 8 hours or whatever it's going to do to finish. But apparently it's a rough course. So my coach has luckily done it before, but it's one of those, oh, good. Great. Glad to know. He was like, start visualizing what you're going to do at the race and all this other stuff. And I'm like, dude, I was sleepwalking for 6 hours at the last, or 4 hours at the last race. I don't even know what I mentally did. I was so out of it. I just followed the guy in front of me. And that was my mental acuity for most of the night at the one that I finished. It was just like, keep walking. Now these guys have it down to complete science. Guys are doing 200-mile races in 55 hours on half an hour of sleep that are winning these massive, super difficult 200-milers. For example, like the John Muir Trail is 200 miles roughly, and most people do that in 2 weeks. 2 full weeks, and they're doing it in 50 hours with a half hour sleep in it. Yeah, they're doing like the Tahoe Rim Trail, and I think the record right now is like 55 or 52 hours. No, 52. I think it got busted. It was 55 for a couple years, and then it just got broken. So it's in that 50-ish hour, low 50-hour mark, and it's crazy that you're talking about a 200-mile race in terms of hours, not days, not weeks, hours. Like I am in that same, I'm not in that level. For a normal person, 100 miles, did you sleep? It's on my feet. While I kept moving, I was sleepwalking. But when you explain to somebody that you're walking and then your light switch just flips, it's hard to explain to somebody that you lose consciousness. Your light switch just goes off and there's no way around it and you can't control it. And then you take a step and then you come back and I don't know how to explain it to somebody unless you've gone through it. But then you talk to guys like that have been in the military or when they've slept walk and fallen asleep doing all that kind of stuff. You got to experience it to understand it. And I think that experience piece, which is why I'm excited to take interns on doing the hikes, go do the small one, go do like 5, 6 miles at West Side. You do the all exposed one, you go to the train tracks, you go to that little loop, and then you come back. It's 5 miles of basically flat ground. Like there's slight incline on it. It'll take 3 hours to do because nobody's going to move fast or whatever. But you just hike it. Cool. It's scenery that you never see anywhere else. It is truly unique and it's easy to get to for us around here. So you do stuff like that, right? Like they will never forget that type of, for us, it's like a normal day and a hike. But for them, it's crazy. One of the guys is from Minnesota. Dude, they ain't never seen this type of stuff, right? They haven't been west of the Mississippi in their life. Here's some real mountains, man. Real trees, and it's all covered. In the summer, June, the flowers probably still be in bloom a little bit. Super pretty. Then you do some progressively harder stuff. You do a loop around Pinecrest, 4 hour hike. Yeah, 4 hour hike. Again, beautiful. Mountain Lake, 6,000 feet. That's the end of summer, 20 mile. Like, and I do want to do the full 20 to just, because nothing beats like a good suffering. Like you build teamwork, you build camaraderie, you build experience, and they will never forget it because they'll hurt. But it is the thing that, like, you cannot replace 20 miles with 8. It's not a replacement deal. You have to do 20. And so we will do it. And it will be a thing. We're going to take a work day and it'll be Friday so you can go and sleep it off on Saturday and Sunday and everything. But that's like a cool thing, man. It's an experience that you can't replace it. You can replicate it, but not in the same way because then you've done it again. And, you may or may not have the same people. It's just a life experience. I think a lot of that's missing out of work and giving people a full-rounded experience of what life can be, what to expect out of life. What lessons do you learn? You can't be taught in a classroom. You can't be taught in the job. You got to just go and do it.